Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Nicole with Made from Scrap, and today I got my design team package from Country Craft Creations. So I am going to go through what I picked up, which are these 3 colors of distress embossing glaze. If you watched the New Year's Eve crop on Country Craft Creations on Facebook, then you saw me playing around with a little bit of these embossing glazes, so I thought it would be fun to continue doing that as part of the new techniques that I was playing around with. And obviously these are, hopefully obviously, I got these to match with these paper collections, and then I will expand them into some of the others. So let me just give you a quick rundown. This is Twisted Citron. It's available at Country Craft Creations, of course, all of these items. This is the Wild Honey, right there. This is the Kitsch Flamingo color. It's very, very pretty. So hopefully you can see that. Okay, and then from the paper collections, I picked up the Heartfelt Creations Friendship Rose collection. So it's 24 sheets of double-sided. So you're going to see these cut apart. So I'll do a quick tour of this, if you will. And you're going to see on the back side this lovely peach color. So that's going to go really, really pretty, I think, with this Wild Honey. And then also with this Twisted Citron color. So you get 2 sheets of that page. And then you're going to see this cut apart page. I think it's beautiful. So you have all these lovely, lovely things. So I'm going to see what do I have as far as card stamps to go along with that, I believe. And then on the back side of that are all these beautiful rose pattern. Just love it. So pretty and vibrant here. Okay, next we have, I'm going to turn this sideways a little bit so I have more space. We have this layout page. That's the way that I see it, but look at this beautiful heart. So don't forget, this can be cut up. We can use this maybe on a stuffed envelope. That would be pretty. You have this stripe portion on the back with the roses here and the polka dots, so that's real fun. Okay, moving on, you have this beautiful layout. Look at this this edge here. You see there's a clock along the side of that. So bring in some of those clock dies that you have, maybe one of those graphic 45 dies that you have in your stash that you've picked up from Country Craft Creations in the past. You have this polka dot and striped floral, I'm going to call it. Very, very pretty. You can see it's just a very dainty floral on the back side of that. Okay, moving along. Does this remind you of the little chocolate hearts that have, or hearts boxes that have the little chocolates in it? So be on the lookout for one of those, maybe a little box or something to put some goodies in. You have a really light pink on the back side of that with a polka dot and also another floral pattern. So that's very pretty. And then we're going to move back to this bright, vibrant citron green polka dotted sheet with the black. This is very pretty. Could you see this on a page for a mini album maybe, and do some cutting here so you could have a slit and it's just like a faux pocket maybe? Something like that. Or the edge of a junk journal page. That's very pretty. It's beautiful, very magenta type of pink color. Wow, what a spectacular color that is. Okay, moving right along. We have these kind of cut aparts, I think is what I would probably do. Some fussy cutting around some of these rose stems, and then again here with the hearts. Very pretty. You have almost what I would consider like a solid pattern on the back side here with this green. Okay, so you get a couple of sheets of that, and then you have this peach one on the back side and some more of those cut aparts. Very beautiful. And you're back to some of the sheets where it's almost very, very pretty to use. Again, you could use that on a belly band maybe to tuck something behind it in a mini album. Some lovely cut aparts here on the bottom that you could put in some sentiments. Very pretty. Maybe some cards or some, again, some little odds and ends for a stuffed envelope perhaps. So you get a couple sheets of that, and then you have these 6x6 cut aparts. So it's a mini version of the sheets, which is just darling. Do a little mini version of the albums. I think it's a great idea. You have this green background again, and then just going to quickly, you have a black, so that's lovely. And then you have your tags and swing tabs. I haven't done something with swing tabs in quite a while, so that might be fun to do. Project with some swing tabs for closures, little stamps. Tell me if you would like to see a tutorial with some swing tabs used for some closures in a mini album. So this would be fun for some stamp cut aparts, some ticket cut aparts, some tags here. These very, very pretty. And then there is a slight peach on the back of those sheets. And that is that collection. So that is Friendship Rose Collection by Heartfelt Creations. Moving right along, we have Cupid's Heart here from Country Craft Creations. This is the little 8x8 paper pad. And with all of the Country Craft Creations sheets, you get 2 of the cut aparts and 2 of the ephemera pieces. So here first are the ephemera pieces. Just give you a quick glance at those. So you get 2 of those sheets, but don't forget on the back side of those you have this beautiful pattern as well. I'm just going to do this quick walkthrough. You can slow it down if you want to rewatch it. All is good, but these are beautiful vintage look to them. So look at this border down the side. You see that little lace trim that's there. Okay, and then on the back of that you have this beautiful red, vibrant red. You have the gal with the post mail here. So again, what about a stuffed envelope? Wouldn't that be cute? Valentine's envelope with a card from Cupid. Okay, so we get 3 of each of these sheets aside from the cut aparts and the ephemera pieces. Okay, so we'll go through this very quickly. I'm loving this pattern. And these, if you like fussy cutting, cut your heart out on these. You can see that little gentleman holding those balloons there. How fun is that? By the way, I'm going to mimic that. You might have in your stash, pick up something from Dollar Tree. Doesn't that look like the balloons right there? How cute is that? Then on the back side of that, here you go. You have this pattern with the little bitty hearts in the middle of it. Very pretty. Then you have Love's Greeting here with the little girl and boy in their dress attire. Love that blue. By the way, I picked up the My Colors cardstock. This is Dutch blue color. Thought this would go good with both this collection and the Schoolhouse collection. So on the back side of that, this lovely light blue color pattern. Then you have this layering of all of the Cupid cards, Valentine's Day cards that are vintage, just so pretty. Trying to get it without the glare for you all. On the back side, these bouquet of roses, very pretty. We might want to use some of those Heartfelt Creations dies for the Wild Rose collection, or just the universal one for your paper that you can use with your paper punches for that 3D effect. Here are some very cute faux banners with hearts on it. How cute is that? And the polka dot in the background. It's almost look like a puffy heart. And then you have this polka dot on the back. It's a really good, more solid pattern there. You have Cupid's heart here. So you have the little girl and boy there for Valentine's, and you have all this little puffy pillows in the background, so a little tufted background. Very cute. And there you go is the back side of that sheet, that tufted pink background. And then you have this blue polka dot here pattern. So wouldn't that be cute in a little frame or something? Or if you have one of those little miniature trees to make something on, how cute would that be? And on the back side, you have a polka dot in blue. And then here, last page, you have these little costume valentines. Almost looks a little bit like a clown, so you may or may not like that, but they are cute. They all have smiley faces on there, not evil looking, so we'll play around with those a little bit. That would be very good for fussy cutting. Maybe take them out and put them in with some type of, I'm thinking Alice in Wonderland. Maybe using something from that paper collection to mix it with. That would be cute. Queen of Hearts. And then that is the background paper there. So let me quickly go through the Schoolhouse Memories. I mentioned to you that I picked up a couple colors of My Colors cardstock. So that was the Dutch blue. That's going to go with this Schoolhouse Memories collection, as well as the lemon sorbet that I picked up. So there is a touch of this bright yellow in this paper collection that I think that this would look just fabulous with. So Schoolhouse Memories, same deal, that you have these little embellishments, 2 pages of it. You actually get some of these tags, these banners in here as well. So this is a fun ephemera piece. And then on the back side, you have the little girl reading, and the stars and the apples. So you can use those as separate cut-aparts if you like as well. But here are the tag cut-aparts. Aren't these darling? I love, love, love these. I love everything about each one of them. They just seem so fun. What a cute little mini banner this would make, I'm thinking, or cards. Sky's the limit, right? Just limited only in your imagination. But here's the stripe that you have from, your index sheets, red and blue stripe on there. And then we get into the pages that are 3 each. I love this muted paper here. So it looks very lovely with any vintage feel. You have the lined paper, and then you have your ABCs on the background. So that's that little mini album die, and then you have it in a larger scale on this page. So you see those little buttons tucked in there as well as the butterflies. And on the back side, you have that smaller version again. So don't be afraid to use it as a background page for your layouts as well. Here we have some daisies and some of those beautiful buttons, the yellow and that citron green again. And look, 4-leaf clovers. So you can mix this in with some of your St. Patty's Day projects as well. They're going to be coming up sooner than later. I love this background page. The possibilities here are so nice. You can see that. It's beautiful. Okay, and you have this sheet with that very cute bicycle and the little ones there. You have the alphabet, of course, and then that beautiful flag that we love so much. And on the back side, a gorgeous blue inky background. Okay, moving on, we have this page with the smaller version of those same images from the last sheet. And then on the back side, this gorgeous kind of stripped wood, flaky wood page. Very pretty. Okay, moving on, you have a beautiful butterfly page with your days of the week and all of these gorgeous yellow colors here to take advantage of. And the little pup. And here you go, little ducky. So cute. And then you have the miniature version. So pretty with those little 4-leaf clovers on it, daisies. Moving on, we have this page here with that beautiful red lace, almost looks 3D. You have your cup of coffee or tea, and then you have your tracing for your alphabet here. So very pretty to use in your mixed media. Cut that out, put that on some of your mixed media projects, and then you have this beautiful stars and stripes to use. So don't forget about mixing this with your 4th of July paper as well. Okay, then you have this beautiful emerald here on the side of this next sheet, and again, otherwise a very muted page. So beautiful to use with your more rustic looking pages. And then you have the small version of these images that were throughout. So here this one was used on some of those other papers, so really good to mix it with some of the others. And then these beautiful, almost like filigree look to them for the outlines. Very pretty with that green. And then last page, you have this clock in the middle, beautiful crossword puzzle, and these gorgeous flowers and feathers here. Back side, smaller version of some of the details from the other sheets. I'm just loving this with the moth. I think a lot of us have a die that cuts out and stamps that cut out some of these things. Beautiful apple image here as well, and that vibrant, so pretty. And that is the paper collection. So Schoolhouse Memories, Cupid's Heart, and then we have Friendship Rose collection from Heartfelt Creations. I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough, and I look forward to seeing you back here. Until next time, everyone, happy crafting you all. Bye.